bracket once he makes it to top 8. So that could be huge for Parmesan. But you know what? Dominique did make a good upset earlier against Jojo de Hobo. So you know he's been doing very well so far in this bracket.
So I do want to provide some information about Dominique. Dominique has been a long-term, well-respected player in Oregon, specifically in the Corvallis region, where Psionic is also from. So no stranger to the Lucina matchup. Very strong Rob player. I haven't really seen too many other characters from Dominique. I know he did mess around with Kazuya on release. That more had to do with the fact that he's a big Tekken fan and just mess around with the character. But in terms of the proficiency, Rob is the way to go for Dominique.
Which, you know what? Very strong character, especially in this meta currently. But you got to be careful here if you are Parmesan because of that. Who knows when Dominique might just pop out a gyro to side B confirm.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty, game number 2. Parmesan starting off nice and slow on this tried and true, and I love that, getting right into that nair and just placing it very, very specifically.
Okay. Has the gyro in hand, you know, keeping up the pressure there. You know, testing the space a little bit. We see Dominique playing it on the safer side, is taking a lot of hits, and hasn't actually been able to touch Parmesan up to this point. Yeah, you know, definitely have to get in there.
Just a little bit, 83% is a huge deficit already. Got the double parry for the gyro and the laser, and wow, crazy way to grab it, and now almost even grabbing up a stock.
Okay, tries to get the approach with the nair, still untouched, 125%.
Alrighty.
Parmesan on a mission for that 0 to death.
This is
a while.
Crazy. Especially considering the fact that we saw Parmesan like kind of struggle in that last set against Orangutan, and now all of a sudden like Dominique is nothing for him.
Bro, is the man on a mission for like a JV4? That's the feeling that I am getting from Parmesan right now. Not lidding up, very close to being able to take the stock. You know, I feel like it is so hard not to get hit by a character like Rob.
What is going on? Bro, okay, thank the heavens. I was gonna say, of all, because like JV4, you maybe see it against these characters that are very combo heavy, but Parmesan was just breaking bro's ankles. But now that Dominique has gone ahead and broke the dam, the floodgates have been released, and it is so much more damage on Parmesan all of a sudden.
Okay, good get up there for Dominique, being, you know, careful with the pressure. Does lose gyro in that interaction, almost getting punished there from the Clank, but good grab. That was something I was wanting to see earlier from Dominique in the previous situation.
But now, you know what? Got a little bit of extra damage, was unable to find that up air to get the stock. Boom, we got the up tilt to up air and almost snatching it up and stealing it, but not quite. Got a lot of rage on this robot, and it worked out for the better, huh?
Gyro into down smash, it works. We do see Dominique behind a stock here. You know, that's a little rough. Doesn't have gyro in hand any longer, but, you know, good at spacing it out. It's just, you know, learning that in is really what Dominique needs right now.
The nice thing is, though, too, is it really was just the first stock. If you're able to keep it what would have been even from here on out, that shows a very good standard of pacing going into the next games. But you know what? Dominique ain't just for those next games. He still wanted to tear it up in this one. Got to find a way through, though. Almost able to get the grab after the air dodge, too.
Able to catch with the laser there, was trying to get the down tilt, but due to the disjointedness of Lucina's sword, just getting boxed down.
Okay, Dominique, I love the coverage, but you know what, Parmesan, ready with those spot dodges. Now, off stage, can Dominique lock him down? Ooh, being a little bit off on the sweet spot, but still, the concepts are there.
Waiting for the moment, trying to catch with the back air, going for the roll out here at 102%. It is looking rough here for Dominique.
Yes,
but the adaption is definitely there, even if this round doesn't continue.
Ooh, and those aggressive down airs, I mentioned it in the last set that we watched of Parmesan. That is the Marth player coming through and showing his learnings, all the lessons he has gotten on that character and adapting it to Lucina. Dominique, though, playing very good, gets caught up by the gyro. Parmesan, I will say, that's one of the best things that I've liked about it, is how much he's utilized that gyro, but forget him. It's all about Dominique getting that stock.
Oh, getting these confirms from gyro at ledge have been huge here for Dominique, but the hit of the back air will do it for that game one, but I'm looking forward to this game two.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dominique really started heating up. And if you ignore that first stock, it was all even back to back to back. And Dominique, you know, gave that quick finger, run it back. He knows he's ready. It was just a little bit of time to warm up the hands, and now he's firing on all cylinders.
You got to get used to it. You got to,
Yes, sir.
you know, there's a little delay on the monitor maybe. Nah, we have top
It was a
line
delay.
here.
It was, you know, he was used to playing on the delayed monitor. Now he's on this,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, I forgot. This is the better play. All right, grab, down throw. Look at that nair, the combo game. You know what? I said Lucina doesn't have combos. I take it back. Look at that, 50%, and then getting anher little bit.
Oh, and the gyro extension
Dude,
there.
I swear if he killed him. If he killed him, I would have lost my mind.
All right, at least it isn't looking like the previous round
Yeah, we got a
just
hit.
yet. We have a few hits here, and we do have the stage advantage here for Dominique. You know, kind of waiting, trying to catch something here on the edge guard, going for the back air once again to just apply that pressure. Gyro there, trying to catch with the down tilt into the gyro to get some sort of kind of like pseudo tennis going.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Laser to try to put out some aggression, got the down tilt tech chase, got the rotor arm, and now look at this Parmesan put in a position that you do not want to be in. That's in the El Diablo, the back air, taking the stock. Now Dominique, finally with a little bit of a lead.
We're able to catch with the laser for some extra damage here. Backing up, we are seeing Dominique able to actually get a few more interactions here in neutral against Parmesan.
And now, ooh, I love that up air drag down to get the confirm. And Parmesan being the one to struggle to get a hit now. All right, Laser forcing the air dodge, but unable to get the timing on that down air. Of course, it's very difficult against a fast recovery like Lucina's, and now forward air, quick swat away to get the stock.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with placing your meaties here as Rob.
Alrighty, Rob though, placing those meaties, giving him the fisticuffs, and now look at that, looking for the tech out, but doesn't find it. Parmesan almost getting the tech chase, but you know what, one whip, that's all Dominique needs.
Looking the wrong way, I'm over here.
Come on, you gotta look both ways before trying to throw me. All right, Parmesan looking for some pressure, unable to find it, and now look at that, the gyro and the laser. Parmesan playing very patient around it, finding his way through. I think that's one thing that Parmesan has done really well in that first game that we're seeing once again now near the end of this game too, is Parmesan picking the spots well. But that being said, Dominique picking his spots, getting some hits.
Oh, interesting throwing out the laser there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, probably maybe trying to drift back and accidentally reverse the laser, or maybe it was intentional. I don't know. Dominique's cooking up something.
Hey, who knows? But you know what? Parmesan just waiting down on the ground, trying to find his way through to get this kill on Dominique. Just getting the F tilt, unable to do much more. And the tech from Dominique, I wouldn't have been ready. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
And whoa, counter almost killing off the down tilt?
You know, when you're at that high percent, you would hope so.
Yeah. And you know what? Out of fuel, all of a sudden, Parmesan able to cleanly get that stock before Dominique could get back. Only 62%. This is still looking fairly good for Parmesan, especially when he's comboing like this.
Yeah, I think Dominique ended up going for the tech in there, kind of assuming that, you know, it's such a not good option that they would actually move away from it. But it's just hard because you're kind of trapped in that tech situation, right? When you have that big of a hurt box.
Yeah, it's so troublesome to be this big of a body, especially against a player like Parmesan. Feels like they understand exactly how to not only combo you, but frame trap you and just move in on ways to force you into positions you don't like.
Oh my goodness, Parmesan with the coverage here on the side of the stage, forcing Dominique to go high, and the back air still not enough to do it, but we are seeing quite the difference in percent, but we don't see Parmesan able to close out the stock. We see a parry here from Dominique. It's going both ways. We're seeing Dominique try to apply the pressure, but it's going back and forth.
Dude, the whiff on that up B, but still able to go ahead and recover. And you mentioned it going back and forth. It might be Dominique's turn to go ahead and get the kill. Yep, down throw, up smash. No! misses on the up air, and Parmesan still has another shot. They are whiffing so hard, Nasta.
I thought it was certain at that point, but we were wrong. Parmesan taking round 2, putting Dominique in a scary situation here and maintaining his winner's run.
Parmesan wanting to just rush it right to that top 8 winner side. He knows he was born for it. He's feeling it. Ignace didn't switch his name to Parmesan just to be an ingredient. He's the main course up in here. Now, straight into it. Let's see game number 3. Dominique, can you bring it back, or is Parmesan gonna shut it out?
I think Dominique has had the time to adapt over these last 2 rounds. We're seeing it closer and closer here. We're already seeing an explosive start here for Dominique with a good 44%.
And you know what? You don't want to be in this loser side, as you're going to have to fight off beasts the like of Sticky, Marvelous, Marco, Jade, and Psionic. Bro, let me tell you, there's one place you don't want to be, and it's down in that loser's bracket. Parmesan, though, trying to force Dominique right down there immediately. Still, Dominique ready to hit those techs every day of the week.
Yeah, you have to be prepared. Trying to catch with a forward air. Great parry there from Parmesan. You know, the parry actually removing the gyro is such a huge aspect.
Alrighty. Gets on through. Dominique getting another shot, unable to land that backer. That could have been big to get a stock. And now, gyro. Parmesan been doing a really good job of playing around it, picking it up, and then sending it right back at Dominique. Though laser, look at that. Parmesan even ready to jump right over that.
Oh, great confirm from the nair to the floor into... The conversion was just immaculate.
It was. It truly was. And oh my gosh, parry on the back air. Dominique getting called out, and 58%. Dude, Parmesan is making me eat my words on this combo game. I've never seen a Lucina utilize her kit like this.
Yeah, good patience there for Dominique. Able to power through the gyro and sent Parmesan to the blast zone.
Finally, Dominique been going for that time after time after time, finds it, but now trying to put a little bit more time out here on the clock and get some more damage rolling. But Parmesan shutting it out, saying, nah, you're fired. I need you to go home, dog.
One of the things I want to see here from Dominique is actually kind of trying to save gyro, kind of fake, play a little mental game, because we're seeing a lot of situations because Parmesan's able to anticipate it. It actually puts Dominique in a disadvantageous position when he throws it out.
Absolutely. Ooh, the nair into the turnaround back here. We saw it a couple of times, and Dominique kind of looking frustrated in that chair, reeling back a little bit. Now, might be able to find the stock. No lineup on that down air this time, and look at that. A whiff on the neutral B, doesn't matter. No, not able to find the stock. That could have been huge for this game right now.
Oh, great conversion there for Parmesan.
Dude,
tons of percent. It's still going here in the stall, trying to get the back air.
Who is he? How does he do it?
How does he do it?
Explain it to me.
It's Lucina.
That character doesn't combo. But you know what? Dominique not able to combo that into a kill. Now, gyro off stage, out of play. Love that dancing play to get back on stage. Trying to lock him down, and
the shield break. That is going to be a kill. Parmesan moving on through winner's quarters over Dominique. Great performance, great adaptation there from Dominique, but, you know, definitely Parmesan showing to be a difficult competitor.
What in the world was that Lucina on? The only other Lucina I have ever seen make me question what is possible with the character is Proto. And here we see Parmesan coming up and doing that same style of thing where bro is doing 60% combos?
You know, it's just the positioning. That's everything
Who
for
patched
this
character. Did you patch this, like, did you get a new version update to Smash?
It's on the down low. You don't have to.
That was what changed in the new Smash version. Shout outs to Sakurai buffing Lucina, giving her a new toolkit.
Yeah, it was a personal request of mine. You know,
you were like, let me have this character be a little cooler.
Yeah.
And you know what? Parmesan quickly found a way to go ahead and spice things up. Dude, what in the world? I'm like lost for words. How do you do 70% combos, 60% combos with Lucina?
Well, they were kind of pseudo combos, right? I think
Like,
around
even
the
then,
kind
I
of
don't think I've ever seen
40%.
anybody do that. Because like it was things like I think one of the best examples was there was